Everyone, here we are. It is Treasure Hunt Wednesday. We all look forward to it. Hi Joanne, how are you tonight, Dale? I'm good, real good. Had a day off yesterday, went and had a little drive. Had a good day yesterday, and today it's been into fabrics and everything and cutting some up in it and that. So I hope you've all had a great day. Now, don't forget, tonight we have introduce a friend. Subscribe to my newsletter on the website and you get $10 off your next order. Not if you order tonight because we've got the great specials, but off your next order. So introduce them. So say hello right on there. I'll say hello back. They come back and say hi and you get $10 for nothing. Hi Gail, how are you? Yep, say hi to everyone. Everyone say hi to Gail. So we hope you're all enjoying the isolation, working, whatever we have to do to get through what we've got to get through. Hi, Dale. Hi, Julie. So tonight, Treasure Hunt Wednesday. I've got my notes. Always have my notes. So don't forget, bring a friend and say hi and join up for the newsletter on the website, YouTube, and that sort of thing. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Dale. Have a good day at work. I don't know whether you're working today or you got your comfy in your comfy chairs with your drink of choice, as we say. All right, winners from last week. Congratulations. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Anne and Margie. Okay, Anne and Margie, say hi. And we're all going to welcome them. Hi, Catherine. How are you? You're a newbie. Marg, yeah, the internet's working tonight. Yay! We're going to love it when the internet works. It's really wonderful. I live in a little town and it goes on and off all the time. So I had no internet nearly all day yesterday. Hi Jeanette, how are you? Oh gosh, there's lots of us on here tonight. We're all saying hi. So all the winners from last week, I hope you had fun looking for those. We actually really filling the glass. Good, thanks. We had fun last week because we actually embedded some gift vouchers. So we haven't done that this week because we still have the gift vouchers on for whatever you buy. Hi Anne, thanks so much for joining us and I hope you can join us each time on it because we have a lot of fun here. With the gift vouchers, don't forget if you buy a gift voucher you're going to get 10% of the value of the gift voucher. Hi Yvonne, of the gift voucher free. Okay, so if you go on and buy a $100 gift voucher, we're going to give you an extra $10. So Jake at Provence, he's got that all worked out for me, my IT guy. So we'll give you another $10. Hi Ruth, lovely to see you. So yeah, just get the extra. So even if you want to buy it for yourself, there's no limit to how much you want. If you want a different denomination, just email me and we'll put it in there for you. You can add them up. Hi Doreen. So you can add them up. There is no limit to how you spend it. So if you buy a $100 one and only spend $50, you've still got $50 there to spend. And we also have them with no expiry date. So you don't have to use them by a certain time. But what we've got that extra 10% for is for Mother's Day. So even if you want to treat yourself to a Mother's Day gift, buy yourself a voucher and get the extra $10. Oh, that's all right, Jeanette. Yeah, it took me a little bit to figure out what I hadn't done. You know the save button? That's what I had to push. I hadn't saved it. I'd done it a couple of times and hadn't saved it. So the 1.5 strips are there as well. All right. Tonight, what I'm going to talk about tonight is fabrics. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a little rundown on the quality of the fabrics that we like for our patchworking and quilting. So it is 100% cotton. In our crazy patch and everything that I've been doing, you can use silks, you can use denims, you can use all sorts of fabrics because way back when patchworking came around, they used to use old clothes that you no longer could and they cut around the holes or whatever and patch them up and make lovely blankets. So that is still can be done. Using clothes and baby clothes and all that sort of thing. I'm a lover of t-shirt quilts, so old t-shirt quilts and everything, or new t-shirts and making those. So I might do a video on those in the future for making t-shirt ones. Absolutely love making them. So yeah, you need the 100% cotton for the ones durability. Okay, so if it's got a little bit of polyester, that wears more than cotton. So everything being cotton, your wadding, your backing. The wadding can have a tiny bit of polyester because that's durability to keep it together. As far as your thread, I use Resand, which has a poly insert and it's got the cotton on the outside, so it will last for you. I still have quilts in there I made 30 years ago. If you're watching Weekend Workshop, I was actually videoing from my house inside and I showed you some quilts that I made for my kids many, many years ago and they're still okay. Now, quality of the fabric. Let me grab a piece here. So these are 100% cotton. You'll notice in your solids, sometimes you get homespun. It is a weave, so it's how many strands of thread this way and that way that will give you more stretch or less stretch or anything. Hi Sharon, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, happy Wednesday, middle of the week. Although weeks just run into days, just run into hours. It's just like we don't know what day I'm on half the time. These videos keep me up to date with what day it is. So, yeah, it actually gives you what stretch and everything. Now, cotton does have a little bit of stretch, which is great because that's your bias. All right, also gives you a little bit of stretch if you just need to pull a little bit to make that seam meet. You can pull a little bit, it's okay. All right, but my solids are 100% cotton. They're not a homespun, okay? So that's why you can see difference in different qualities of fabric. So over the years, you know, when you go in and you find a fat quarter that you like and you go, oh, that'll go with the one I bought 6 months ago. Another 3 months goes by and you find another one that goes. Eventually, over 2 years, you'll get 10 or so fat quarters or bits and pieces that all join together. But when you actually go to make something, the point may not meet or something's not quite right. It's because the fabrics are different densities. Okay, so one's got a bit more stretch than the others. So this is in an instance you can actually blame the tools or the fabric because your points aren't meeting. It's because the fabric, one of them may have a little bit more stretch than the other. So if just watch that when you're putting them together, that will help when you're making stars or triangles or making your points meet. Okay, so my fabrics are all reactive dyed. Some I am going to get through soon are going to be pigment dyed. That means there's no pre-washing necessary. They do not run. Okay, so if you've got some that aren't reactive or pigment dyed, you may just want to test them to see if they do run, especially if it's a red or a dark color and you've got some light ones next to it and you don't want them to run. Going back to my early times again, one of my first ones, they said, oh, pre-wash, and back then fat quarters were our pre-cuts. We loved them. And I went and washed them. I put them on the line. I ironed them. And I went, I hate doing this. I don't like this pre-washing bit. And they didn't run, obviously, because it all came out. But after that, I went, no, I'm not going to wash again. I am going to just leave it. And if it did run a bit, it would be an original quilt. Okay, because it's got original sort of design on it where a little bit of colour may have run. Unless it was a dark and a light, red, white, you know, that sort of thing, black and white. I do test them from there. My fabrics, you're not worried. You can get one of these, take them home and just start using them. They will be fine. Okay. Another thing with fabrics. Now, all your pre-cuts, a lot of you ladies say, how many do you need to make a quilt? A certain size. The rule I go by, okay, so with your 2.5 inch strip roll of 40 strips, 3 of these will make a queen size bed. Thanks, Ruth. You like my little 2.5 inch rolls? This is the Ocean Treasures one. All right. 3 rolls, depending on what pattern you use. So the more seams you put in it, the smaller it's going to come because you're using up seam allowances. So then you might just need to add a little bit for a border. So yeah, just be aware bed sizes can change to depth of your mattress, where it comes from and everything. So measure it first to make it. But the rule, 3 of these with one of your Jelly Roll race quilts or your 1600 race quilts, 3 of these made in that pattern will make a queen size quilt for you. Okay. And I'll do one of them, another tutorial too, because there's a little trick to making how many strips you need for each size. All right, the other thing is, so if they need 3 of these, we can use 3 10-inch square packs. We can use 3 5-inch strip packs, because if I was to glue these all back together, there's 2.5 meters in there. So you've got 2.5 meters in there. If I was to glue these back together, 2.5 meters. Glue the 10-inch squares, 40 of them, 2.5 meters. So there's the same amount of fabric is in each one of these. It's just how it's cut. Okay, so that's a nice little rule. Even if it is 10 fat quarters, that's 2.5 meters as well. Okay, so that gives you a little. Hi Wanda, how are you? Have you brought any friends? Have we told anybody that's coming in? I know Jenny brought some friends, I think it was. Yeah, I'll check it all later. Don't worry. I'll see who's subscribed and everything to the newsletter. And just shoot me a quick one. Yeah, thanks Sharon. So yeah, if you are making a single bed, usually 1.5 to 2, depending on how far down the sides you want to go. King, obviously you add a bit more. So that's that's a little rule of thumb on how much fabric is in these guys here. All right, and your quality. Your 1.5 inch strips. All right, we're looking at 1.25 meters are in those, where you've got 2.5 in these. Okay, so I think it's 1.5, maybe 1.5. Joanne noticed them. I was waiting for somebody to see the fabrics. Please wait, just one moment. The other thing is your little 5 inch packs. Okay, there's 40 in there. You're only looking at about 1/2 meter, a bit over 1/2 meter in those. All right, because it's actually 4 of these make one of these. Okay, so these are your 10 inch squares in 40. These are 5 inch squares in 40. Okay, so 4 of these will make one of these. So little reminder, when you're buying and you want more packs of 5 inch ones of the same thing, might be more economical to buy a pack and then you're just cutting them into 4 that way and that way. I'm looking at the screen and I'm a bit backwards. All right, the other thing with my solids, just to let you know, I thought I dropped something there. 2.5 meters, and I sell them in 5 meter packs. Okay, so they are also, now black is still unavailable. Sorry ladies, I am trying desperately because I will not carry anything but good quality fabric. So I'm trying desperately to get some black, but there are lots of colors that I do have that work well with most of the fabrics. All right, like navy works really, really well with these fun flower ones. Right, so we've got those. Joanne with the eagle eye noticed my fabrics behind me. Okay, so these I have, I got these through from a friend who does a lot of shopping in Bali, and she got a container load. We did our little road trip, I don't know whether you saw that, up to Brisbane last week to get her container, and they were in there. I only got them yesterday. Oh, thanks Jane. Oh, didn't know you had this on Wednesday until Karen told me. So, Wednesdays, we have Treasure Hunt Wednesdays. Ladies, what else do we have? We had weekend workshops on Saturday, and we have Mad Hair Mondays. So workshop weekends, I show you how to make something from my patterns or from there through the kits. And on Mondays, we have Mad Hair Monday, where I actually sew something. I am getting a tripod so I don't make the, you get drunk when I move the camera. But we have Mad Hair Monday, where you've got to have mad hair. And nobody has sent me in their picture of mad hair yet. I'm a bit disappointed. They are fun, aren't they, Joanne? We have a lot of fun on Mad Hair Monday. Okay, so fabrics behind me. These are from Bali. They are 100% cotton ones. And I only got them yesterday when we finally opened up all the boxes that we bought back in the big truck. That's why I was away yesterday down at my mate's place. She has iguana beachwear. If you ever go looking at that, I'll put a link up. They are gorgeous fabrics, these ones, Julie. I will be cutting them up, as I do, because I am a pre-cuts lady. I do not sell by the meterage. I will be cutting them up and designing them into something. They will be sold in a kit. They won't be sold as separate rolls or anything. Give you a couple of weeks in lockdown. I've been locked down. This is, I think, my 4th or 5th week. Yeah. This is the 4th or 5th week I've been locked down in here. As I said the other day, I've even got the cracks because I live just 10 steps down the hallway, so I don't leave this area. I think I've started naming the cracks and marks on, in the wall, because I live in a really old building, and it's beautiful. It's got all nice ceilings and everything on it, but I think I've named all the cracks and started talking to them. If they start talking back to me, that's where I'll need help. Okay. So these will be coming out in a range shortly. Might have them by Saturday. I've got 2 days. We'll see how I go. So, but they will, and I have got a special design that I have been working on that I will show you with them as well. But they will be only available in kits. In saying that, when you do look at my page on the website, there are not many separate pre-cuts because they are in kits. All right. Little warning, these won't be on Treasure Hunt Wednesdays. Okay. They won't come up on those on the specials. So they may be a bit low when you look at them separately, but if you go look at the kits, it's very exciting. Every time I get new fabric, Dora, it was like when I moved here and all these boxes, and I've opened them and seen old stuff, and I've gone, oh my gosh, I love it. So even my old fabrics that you guys would have seen, there was a confetti one with the one of our first Treasure Hunt Wednesdays, I think it was. Oh damn, Sharon, yeah, I know, I'll keep you in suspense, won't I? the double 12 kits with the little confetti fabric. That was one of Karen's favorites, actually. So yeah, it's like I find these little treasures as well. Still finding some, because fabric doesn't go off, and if you keep it together, you will. You can sort of see above me, up in there. It's another one that's going to happen very shortly as well. All right, so I am working on a lot of things, but I do try and keep it nice for you ladies, not give cram too much into these videos all in one go. And we're going to keep some supports, okay? So, Treasure Hunt Wednesday, let's get going. All of these, the meter inch we won't, all of these ones I've shown you. We've got some 5-inch squares in the Fun Flowers, 10-inch squares in a 40 pack. We've got some black and whites. We've got some black and whites in 1.5. We've got the Ocean Treasures in 2.5. We've got the cats and the dogs in 5-inch strips. And I'm going to put the dots in the fat quarters. Within 10 minutes, 5 minutes after this video finishes, I go hit the computer and they will be hidden somewhere in there. They will be discounted. Don't forget they are discounted, with a great discount on them for you to find. Also, I still have, it looks like Mad Hair Monday today. I still have buy $50 or more and you will get free postage. Okay, so that's still available for free postage up until the end of April. I'm going to keep that going for, seeing as though we're all still in isolation and hard to move. I only got to walk to the post office, so I figure I'll pay the postage for you guys, and you can actually come through. Yeah, I know, Joanne, you love going through them. There's a lot of you that go looking, and I notice as soon as I say I'm going live, the website, there's a lot of you looking. They're not hidden yet. I go and do it right now after I'm finished here. So I appreciate it. Now we've got Karen, and Karen's friend was, yeah, I will look it up. If you want to just quickly shoot who introduced who, let me get a pen. Let's just shoot up who's introduced who. I will write them down. So Karen introduced, my guys, you got your cutting mat. Oh, beautiful. Thanks, Sharon. Yep, the cutting mats are still there. They're 65. The rotary cutting mats are wonderful. So we've got Karen in. You want another cutting board? Yep, no worries, Joanne. I've still got plenty of them in stock. 65, as I said. Buy your gift voucher. Good thing for Mother's Day if you've got the kids around. Get them to get your gift voucher, and you can buy that because it will be free postage, being $65 at the moment. All right. So if anybody's introduced anybody, I know there was a couple of yous on there. I'll go back through the comments, and we will actually. I'll actually after your first order from me, and then I'll send you $10 for your next order. Okay, so I really appreciate it. Message me through Messenger and say it as well if you want to, just to make sure I did get everybody that was introduced. Subscribe to my newsletter on the website. Thanks to Jake at Provence. He actually helps me a lot with it. We have some very late night calls with what I've got to do and how I do things on my website, and my ideas become your thing because of him, because he helps me with the website. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that bell. If you can't find it under this video, you just go to the YouTube channel of Bindies and it will be there. You can subscribe to there. Stalk me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm always on there telling you when these nights are on and when all of this is on. The census has been 8 o'clock at night. I hope you're all still enjoying the 8 o'clock at night. No worries, Joanne. Thanks, Star. Karen and Jane. That's it. Sorry, Dylan. Okay, how the treasure hunt works. No worries. We've got newbies. Sorry, forgot. Okay, so Jane, what happens is I will get off here and I will go and put these on. Now, these are normally $45. These guys, and the 2.5-inch strips, and they're usually at a higher price. So what I do, these are normally in the 10-inch square section. I go and hide them somewhere else in my website. Could be in where the quilts are, could be where the neck covers are, could be where the fat quarters are. They're hidden somewhere around in my website. So you actually have to go and find where I've hidden them, and that's the little treasure hunt. When you find them and you want to purchase them, you hit add to cart and they go in. You can add them in as many as you want, and as I said, over $50. So you just go and I hide them and you go and find them. You just have to give me 5 minutes to do it, because it happened that all my regulars were getting used to it and they were buying them and finding them before I finished my video. So I'm going to make it fair for everyone, and I'll get on there and do that. And I'm sneaky. I know, Joanne, I was really sneaky last week with hiding the gift voucher ones. We might do that one week. Just instead of fabric, we'll do gift voucher ones. Love being sneaky about it. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed tonight with all the information about fabric. I just thought it'd be a nice little one to talk about on our Treasure Hunt Wednesday. On a Treasure Hunt Wednesday. And we will, it is fun. Jade, it's fun. We do it every Wednesday. I have my treasure hunt. We have fun on all these videos. I am, as most of you know, I'm a pretty easygoing sort of show you how to do things, and I don't use a lot of tools. I do make mistakes still, 30 years of doing this. I'm still learning a lot of things, and I'm still passing on a lot of what I have learnt, which I love to do. So keep an eye on that YouTube channel, and that's the best way to get the new video. I always, Mustang lady, how are we? Hope you're all safe up there. I'm not even allowed to go over the border anymore. I went to go, we were going to go do a run again next week, but they've actually stopped it now where you have to actually be a transport company, not just going for stock and everything. So I can't go see my family. My son's up there, my mum and everything. I can't go see them at the moment. So much to my son's disgust, we have FaceTime. Or he just gets on here and watches me, which is something he probably wouldn't do. So yeah, so go and look at that in the for Treasure Hunt. And we do have a lot of fun. And I am just here to answer your questions, and I want you all to sort of take these live videos as your sewing group, right? Chat to each other if you want while they're there. Ask me questions. Go back and refer to them because they are up there. The videos have been a little bit slow uploading. Could be the internet. They're usually there by the next morning, or you can just hit them through Facebook and you'll see them through Facebook straight away. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for supporting me. This has been fantastic. I'm absolutely loving doing these. As I said, I will be doing some non-live videos of a bit more in-depth tutorials. They're coming. That's something else I've been working on. And as you see here, I only sleep 2 or 3 hours a night. But it's fun. It's what isolation does as well. Although if you knew me before isolation, I was like this as well. Bit of a high energy person. So anyway, guys, thanks so much. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go hide these all through the website. So Catherine, you and you, my Mustang lady, if you want to know, I'm about to go and hide all these great little goodies in through the website in their wrong position, in the wrong part of the website. And oh, thanks, Joanne. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Once I can actually get all the once all these restrictions are off, I'm actually thinking of just doing a little road trip down to Melbourne, so I might pop in to see some of you guys if you're all there. All right, so thank you so much, everyone. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, stalk me on Facebook or Instagram. Stay safe, stay isolated, and happy sewing. Bye. See you, Yvonne. See you, Jeanette. Thanks again, sweeties. See you all on Saturday for workshop weekend. Thanks, Anne. Bye.